Robin?
Hi, Nate.
Yeah, nice
Nice
to
to
meet you.
meet you.
Thanks for venturing out on such a cold day.
Oh, it's not a problem.
So how did you hear about our XYZ company?
I've got a former colleague from college that works here for your company, and she
Cool.
said it's a great company to work for, so.
And that's kind of what brought you to our company, and then any family in the area as well, or just the former colleague?
No, I've got family here too. I grew up in Minnesota.
Nice.
So my husband's from Texas, but I kind of convinced him to move up here and deal with the cold.
How did you manage that?
I have no idea.
So you have any kids that came with, or just the two of you?
Yeah, we have 2 children.
Nice.
Yeah, 2 daughters.
So are they in any activities that would, our hours can be long and strenuous at times, and I know with families, sometimes those activities will take you away from work on occasion and stuff. Do you see that being an issue?
It shouldn't be an issue.
Okay.
My oldest daughter's 19 and my youngest is 14, so she's pretty self-efficient.
Okay. All right. So with some of the longer hours that we've talked about, kind of over our phone interview piece, do you have any like disabilities or anything that you can see being a problem with any of the work functions that were being asked to be done?
No, I don't have any disabilities.
Okay, perfect. So our shop employees that you'd be supervising, it's a dusty, dirty, kind of dangerous environment at times, but because you're gonna only have to be out there on occasion, we'd like to not have to get the safety gear and stuff, cause it's maybe once a week, maybe once every other week. Do you see that being an issue at all either?
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm pretty safe, so.
Okay, all right. And then there's a number of people, approximately 20 people in the shop. What are the most number of employees that you've managed?
I've managed 10 to 15.
Okay.
At max 15.
Okay, well, we'll aid you in that process. It's gonna be, obviously the numbers more, but we've got good systems and processes in place to help you with that. So
Oh,
we'll
good.
kind of work through those and go from there. Our hope is to fill the position within the next week or so.
Okay.
What is your availability? Is that something that you would be able to do?
Well, I am still currently employed right now, so
Okay.
I'd like to at least give them a 2-week notice. They do know I'm looking, but
Okay.
I would like to give them a couple weeks just to make sure they have my position filled.
So you think if you went back and said, hey, I gotta start this job, you knew I was looking, you'd be able to start in a week, or how do you think they'd respond to that?
Well, I could try. I'm not sure that they'd have it filled that quickly.
Okay. All right. Well, like I say, we hope to fill the position in a week, and it's you and 2 other candidates, so we'll definitely be giving you a call back and letting you know the status, and we'll take it from there.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Hi, Nate.
Yep.
Robin, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right. So you're interested in the position that we have here. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
My back history or family, or what are you
Not
interested in?
just back history. What makes you interested in this position?
It's, to me, I want to be challenged, and I'm really looking for a career rather than just a job.
Okay.
And with what's being offered, I feel that I'm able to obtain that.
All right. And do you know anything about XYZ here?
Yeah, it's been a growing company that's been expanding. It's still has that small community feel to it where it cares about the employees from what I've seen. The referrals have been really good. It's very diverse in the products that it's going after. So that's really an intriguing piece to me, because it's not just narrow-minded, you're venturing out in a bunch of different avenues.
Okay. So with that, you do understand that we're very people-oriented.
Yep.
We are very structured here. We've got a lot of rules and regulations that we all have to follow. Good. And what would your coworkers now tell me about you?
They think they would describe me as a recognized type A personality. So I understand that I like things a certain way in a certain order, but because I recognize it, I'm not OCD about it. So I'm able to work with people at the same time.
All right. And then, now, have you ever had to bend the rules at all to meet a deadline?
No, it's better to adjust your systems and processes. So if I recognize that I'm way ahead, is that something that we want to keep the task ahead of schedule? Or if we're way behind, then what are the things that I need to implement? Do I need to bring in more people that are stronger in an area to aid in the process? But that's also going to take away from another project. So it's just the balance act between, companies or the people within different divisions to work through that.
Great. All right. And have you ever witnessed somebody doing that? And if so, what did you do?
Bending the rules,
Bending the rules?
I've always brought it to the attention of my supervisor or whoever it is, and I let them deal with it. I also have said something to the individual that, hey, I don't think we're supposed to be doing this. Probably should get authorization if that's something that we're going to be doing. But no, it's, in the long run, it causes nothing but an issue.
All right. And what is your biggest strength?
Organizational skills and bringing the most out of the people that I work with.
Okay. And why should we hire you?
Dedicated, self-motivated, work great in a group environment where people gather in a project. It's, to me, if you're working in a group environment, the whole purpose of it is to throw ideas and see what sticks. It doesn't matter to me if Jimmy, Johnny, or Susie has the best idea. Whatever the best route is to take, that's what we need to go with, and then just keep building on it and making the product the best we can have.
All right. And when we are looking at filling this position fairly soon, we'll be doing callbacks next week. What is your flexibility like where you're at now?
I have to give a minimum of 2 weeks. I'm just involved in a project right now that if there's no way I could do less than 2 weeks, it would just be unrealistic.
Good. Well, we definitely respect that because we would want the same from our employees if they were to leave too. Well, Nate, it looks like everything is great on here. We'll be calling people back next week, good or bad. We won't just leave you out, so.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
It's always nice to know.
All right. Well, thank you again.
Thank
It was
you.
nice meeting you. We'll talk in about a week.
Great. Have a good day.
Thanks.